Goals, goals, goals. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Laura and I write young adult fiction. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my quarterly goals. So I usually do these anyway, but I don't think I've ever made a video on quarterly goals before. No, I haven't. But everyone's doing them, everyone's posting them, and so I feel like I'm terrible at, what's the best way I can word this? Basically, if there's no consequences for me reaching a goal, then it's really hard for me to reach them. If it's just like a self-imposed goal, that's why Nano has never really been good for me until the Camp Nano where I was actually vlogging the experience. Then I felt like it, I mean, even though it was still self-imposed, like then I would just tell everyone out loud that I failed, and that was embarrassing and I didn't want to do that. And I pushed myself and I actually was able to make my goal. So I feel like I kind of need that like humiliation factor in order to get things done, or some other sort of consequence. I'm very much motivated by consequences. So I'm thinking, okay, everyone else is doing their quarterly goals. Maybe if I do a video on my goals, that will make me want to actually get them done, because I told people it was going to happen. And then if it doesn't, I just tell everyone that it didn't. And that's embarrassing to me. So that's why I'm making this quarterly goals video. So I'm basically, because this is my Authortube channel, I'm only going to really talk about things that pertain to that. So I do have some like adulting goals, but I'm not going to tell you those because then I'll be embarrassed by what my goals are as an adult, because as an adult these should not have to be goals. These should just be things that I do. But alas, I am the oldest young adult on YouTube and I don't know how to act like an adult. So these are my personal goals. But as far as writing and Authortube and things like that, I have some goals that I'd like to get done, and I'd like to share those with you so that you guys can help make sure I stay on them. All right, so I kind of broke them down into 3 categories. So first goal is writing. Like, I have writing goals for the quarter, and then I have craft goals, which is still kind of writing goals, but my writing goals are like literal writing goals. The other one is like the craft of writing, which is literally what I meant when I said craft, but you know what I'm trying. Why am I over explaining these things? Anyway, the third is like Authortube goals. So, okay, so writing goals. So as you guys know, I am working on Beware of Monsters. I use BOM to abbreviate that. And I'm currently working on version 2, which is a massive overhaul / rewrite. I'm still using a ton of it, but I've changed some major factors about character, motivation, and background, and things like that. So I basically have to change every scene and write whole new scenes sometimes. So it's a big overhaul. So anyway, I'm on version 2 or second draft. I tend to refer to them as versions rather than drafts. I don't know. It's semantics, okay? But anyway, I'm on that. So my original goal was to get through all of version 2 and all of version 3 during camp in July so that I could send my book out to betas in August. I'm realizing that was insane and just not even humanly possible. And my book just needs more work than that, and I shouldn't rush it so much. You guys, I'm turning 36 this month on the 24th, and you know, I'm just feeling that clock of time being like, get things done. I've been putting this off and kind of, you know, and so I don't know, I'm kind of in a hurry, but I shouldn't rush it. I don't need to rush it. So I've kind of revamped that goal, and what I'd like to do is to, okay, if you guys watch my previous videos talking about Beware of Monsters, if you haven't, I have a little playlist where you can watch those videos of those vlogs. I basically have the 2, I'm looking at them right now, it's under the camera, the 2 bulletin boards with Act 1 and half of Act 2 on one, and then the second act of half 2, the second act of Act 2? No, the second half of Act 2, and then Act 3 on the other bulletin board. And even though it's like 15 days or 13 days or how many days, it's almost 2 weeks into Camp Nano, I'm still only on the theme stated section. That is so embarrassing to say out loud. So it's gonna take me a while. There's just no way I'm even gonna be able to get through the whole book in July. It's just not possible. So I've revamped that goal. I want to get through the first bulletin board in July, and then second bulletin board in August. So I want to work on version 2 of Act 1 and the first half of Act 2 for July, and I'd like to get done with that, those cards. Then August, get the second half of Act 2 and all of Act 3 revised, rewritten, etc., etc. So that way, in September, what I'd like to do is then spend all of September working on version 3. So what version 3 would be is what I'm doing for version 2 is I'm taking each one of my note cards and I'm taking that section from the version 1, moving it into version 2 and reworking it. So I'm just going card by card and getting it through. So by the end of August, I'll have gotten through all of the cards. So then the beginning of September, I'm going to start back at the beginning, and then I'm just going to do a read through and make comments, make sure everything connects, everything makes sense, and then revise. So that'll be version 3. So my quarterly goal, because it's July, August, September, is by the end of September, I will be done with version 3. So that was all I originally wanted to get done in July. What was I thinking, people? Hello. When I say crazy stuff like that, comment down below and tell your girl she's crazy. Oh, Lord. But anyway, so that's the new goal. So that way, I will have it ready for betas 4th quarter around October. That's the goal. That's the plan. So those are basically my writing goals, is for the whole quarter. If I'm going to, like, you know, shorten it down, it's to get my story ready for betas. Go through all the versions that needs version 2 and version 3, so that when version 3 is done, that's when I'm sending off to beta. So those are my main writing goals. I'm really just focusing on this book and getting it ready, because my goal is to try to start querying end of January, beginning of February of next year. That's the plan. So that's where I'm at with that. Now, as far as craft, as you guys know, I like to read, well, I've only done one so far. I've been in, you know, I've had some life changes lately, but I'm trying to do more to sort of hone my craft as a writer. I am I'm a lover of learning. I was in academia for forever. And I just love that aspect of it. So I want to continue learning about, you guys, this hair right here. I mean, I feel like every video, there's just like one thing going on with my hair that's going to drive me insane. And this is it today, people. North Carolina. My hair was a 10. It was a California 10. It's a North Carolina 4, okay? Because the frizz factor. But anyway, if you just keep seeing me mess with this, I apologize. Don't comment down below and be like, why are you always messing with your hair? That's why, okay? I'm insane. And it drives me nuts. But anyway, okay, I think I got it for like a second. Also, so weird. No, I don't. And I don't have any like bobby pins or anything right now. Anyway, or hairspray. All right, where was I? God, I'm so distracted by my hair always. Story of my life. See, like when I do like this angle, I can see it poofing and it's driving me nuts. All right, anyway, stop being so vain. Okay, yeah, my craft. So my craft goals. That's how Falcor feels about my hair. Snooze. All right, so I have begun reading Anatomy of Story, so I would like to finish that. It's a little denser, and I just haven't really had the time to like sit and really get with it, because I want to take notes and highlights and stuff like that. So probably after camp is when I'll really dive back into it, but I want to finish that. I want to watch Brandon Sanderson's videos. So a lot of you have mentioned how he had like a great writing class. He did a series of videos for free on YouTube. I'd like to watch those. So that is a goal. And then I want to read Stephen King's On Writing. I have started it, but I'm just barely into it, and I'd like to finish that. So those are my 3 sort of goals. I basically kind of wrote down 3 goals for each of the subcategories. So the writing goals were finish first half of version 2, finish second half of version 2, and then finish version 3 of my book. And then for craft, finish Anatomy of Story, watch the Brandon Sanderson videos, and then, am I saying his name right? Sanderson, right? That's right. If it's wrong, I'm sorry. Comment down below. But I think you know what I'm talking about. And then read Stephen King's On Writing. Now, as far as Authortube goes, I don't want to say like, I would like to get to 500 subscribers or whatever. I mean, sure, I would love to have more numbers, because I would love to have more friends. That would make me, you know, happy to be able to have so many people to talk to. But like, I don't want that to be a goal, because I just feel like, I don't know, that just feels weird to me. Like, yes, like I would like to have a million, you know, whatever. But that's not really a goal. That's not something for me to work towards. That's not something that like, I feel like is going to help me. I feel like that's a result of some of my goals rather than something I'm working towards. Does that make sense? I don't know. But no shame to anyone who has that as a goal. I'm just trying to explain my thought process. So my goals for Authortube is I would like to do at least 2 of the live sprints a month on my channel. I love doing live sprints. I know that we don't always like get a lot of writing done, but we usually get at least close to an hour out of the 2 hours that we do it. I like it because to me it's like the equivalent of a writer's retreat, right? When you go to a writer's retreat with your friends, you don't write every second of the writer retreat. It's about the community. It's about connecting and being with other people who like what you do, and you guys are doing it together, and it's that community aspect, and I love it. I live for it. That's why you see me on so many of them. And so I like to do it, and it also gives me an excuse and makes me work on my stuff. So I'd like to continue after camp doing at least 2 a month on my channel. So that is a goal. I would also like to batch film things more because I mean, some of it, my stuff is vlogs, but I have like a whole list of like ideas I have for videos or tags that I want to do. And now that I have this full-time job, I'm having a hard time keeping up. So what I'd like to do is like every weekend try to get a few videos recorded besides the vlogs, because obviously the vlogs are every day. So that way I can be more consistent with posting, because that brings me into my sort of second part of that, which is to try to consistently post 3 videos a week. That might be a little lofty right now. Like basically my days are Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and just sometimes I miss some of those days because I'm not able to film. That's where the batch filming comes in. So I want to try to do that. I just would like to be consistent. Consistency and organization, I think that work best for me, and so that's what I'd like to try to do. So that's sort of a goal, is to consistently post 3 times a week. And by being able to do that, I need to batch film. And then the last one is I'd like to vlog every week. So basically I'm doing the vlog every week right now during camp, but I think I'd like to just keep doing that. So just every week, because if I don't vlog every week what I'm doing writing, like I said, I'm really bad with motivation. Like if I have to present to you what I've done, then I have to do something. Does that make sense? So that's what I'd like to do, is I just want to keep up a weekly writing blog, and I'm just going to do it one every week. And I think what I'm going to do is every Tuesday. Every Tuesday you'll have a writing blog from me. At least that's kind of the plan right now. Don't hold me to it, because you know, things happen. So, but that's sort of the plan. So yeah, so I guess that's it. I do have some other things in the works that I'm really excited about, but I can't tell you yet. It's something, okay, I just don't even want to get into it because I know people hate that, but let me just say, I have some fun stuff planned for the channel in the future, so just make sure if you haven't hit subscribe yet that you do, so you don't miss out on any of that, and also hit the bell so you get notified when my stuff goes up, especially my live. Although someone commented the other day and said they had notifications on and they still didn't get the notification. YouTube, get your S together, okay? It's disheartening. But I will also try to always keep in my description when I know I'm going to be doing live sprints either on my channel or someone else's channel in the future. So always check my description for information and links or what have you. So yeah, so I went over my writing goals, my craft goals, and my Authortube goals. So now I'm talking to myself here. Laura, when you rewatch this, you have some consequences, okay? You're gonna have to get on here at the end of 3 months and make a video and tell everyone how well you did on these. So do it. All right. So hopefully you guys will help keep me accountable, make sure I'm doing what I need to do, and I would really appreciate it. So yeah, those are my quarterly goals, and yeah, I'd love seeing so many of your quarterly goals. But if you haven't made a quarterly goal video, comment down below what are some of the goals that you have going on for the next 3 months, and just kind of let me know what you think, and also let me know I'm not being too lofty in these goals, right? Like I was probably a little too lofty in my Camp Nano, and I think everyone was so polite and was like, oh, you sound great, Laura, when you should have been, I don't think so, sweetie, you are delusional. That's what should have happened. So yeah, so if you could comment down below, let me know, do you think these sound good? What are some of your goals? I just love hearing from you guys, and I reply to all comments. So all right guys, well that's it for my quarterly goals video. Thank you as always for watching. Please be sure to give this a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.